Yo, what is going on YouTube? So back again with another Nerf review. Um, I think it's been over a week since I haven't done one. So I got this guy because I feel like it was probably the one that I haven't reviewed ever since I started my channel. So this is the Nerf and Strike Elite Rampage, which is basically the newer version of the Raider with the 35 round drum. But anyways, the box is pretty boring, standard Amazon box, but we don't care about the box, we care about the blaster. So let's get this guy open and yeah, let's check it out. So let's get to the unboxing. Alright, so what's included inside is a blaster itself, a piece of the magwell, the instruction, drum, and darts. Alrighty, so after getting the Rampage out of the package, let's take a look at this thing. So starting up at the front, there is no barrel attachment, but it has a pretty standard N-Strike Elite barrel, which pretty cool looking. It's nothing special, but that is the barrel. And up top there is two tactical rails, so one up here, which is one in the front, and also there's one in the rear with these old style um little clicking or locking points, so you want to put a scope on there. I don't like those usually. They don't lock pretty well because kind of fall off sometimes, so like the attachment will fall off, so it's not a really good attachment. But this blaster has came out a while ago, so that's to be expected. And under here is the priming handle. So in order to take the drum out, obviously the blaster has to be primed back, and then you can hit the magazine release, which is on the side because the drum is located on the side, not on the bottom like a normal traditional blaster is. So hit that, and then your drum should come out. So it comes with one 25 round drum. I mean, this is a pretty standard N-Strike Elite drum that we've been seeing for decades now. And it is half clear on the back, but on the front it's just gray. So yeah, this magwell is obviously compatible with many other magazines. Any N-Strike magazine or Elite magazine will work just fine. And over on the right hand side is the access door, but obviously the priming handle is primed back, and that allows you to open the access door to clear any chance malfunctions. So yeah, but the interesting thing is it was primed forward, and then you have a jam, and if your drum is already in, I'm not sure how you're supposed to clear it. So there's no button to deactivate the lock, so that's pretty weird. But this trigger and the grip is very similar to the Retaliator. I mean, the trigger is pretty much the same thing. So yeah, and speaking of the trigger and the grip, so the grip is pretty comfortable. It's exactly like a Retaliator. If you ever hold a Retaliator before, this thing feels very similar. So yeah, but the Rampage is pretty much the newer version of the Raider CS35, which is the original blaster of this one, which came with the 35 round drum, the stock, and all that good stuff. This blaster comes with the drum and the blaster, but it doesn't come with a stock, but it does have a standard N-Strike attachment point, so you want to put a stock on, you totally can. And yeah, it does have slam fire, which means you can hold down the trigger, and when the priming handle hits the forward position, it will automatically fire a dart, allowing you to dump your round or your drum pretty fast. So yeah, and this drum is, I'm always curious because I've had some issues with 25 round drum from Nerf. They kind of jammed up a lot, but I'm very curious to see how this one holds up. So yeah, pretty much the Rampage is a Raider, but just with slightly better performance and a sort of new look. I mean, it's not something special that you really should care about. I mean, the design is pretty basic for N-Strike Elite line. I mean, the white and blue has been out for who knows how long. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna load up the drum and let's get to the firing test and see how the Rampage performs. So yeah. First starting out with normal firing, and then I'm gonna switch to slam fire. Now slam fire. Alright, so as you guys can see, that was the firing test of the Nerf and Strike Elite Rampage. Set the full name, but yeah, pretty much, I mean, it feels similar to many other blaster like the Raider, which is the older brother of this. And this one, the Rampage, it has a slightly FPS improved over, or slighter better performance over the Raider, because the Raider was, it came with cool accessories and stuff like that, but the performance was absolutely terrible. So yeah, this guy, I don't recommend you use elite darts because yeah, the accuracy, it's pretty bad from a far distance, but from a closer distance you wouldn't have a problem. But I would still use some waffle heads or many other, darts that are way more accurate than elite darts, because elite darts are just terrible at accuracy. So yeah, but overall, other than else, there's really no problems with the Rampage, other than the magazine being on the side, which I think is a little weird because it makes it kind of side heavy. So yeah, and the magwell comes detached in the packaging, but once you install it, it's not meant to be removed, so it stays on there permanent unless you like rip it off or something like that. But yeah, it's meant to stay on, not come off. So it's not like it's a removable thing. But I like to point this out. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna really care, but under here there is a storage for one dart, kind of just like the exact same as the Retaliator. So yeah, and you do have sling mounts on this blaster, one on the bottom here. I mean, I don't get the point of that because I don't think you want to carry something with the drum sticking out on the side like that. So you're gonna bounce into a wall or something. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this as your primary blaster, but for something to plink around the house and shoot targets with, that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, overall, pretty interesting blaster. I mean, it's not special, but something cool. But yeah, overall, that's all about the review of the N-Strike Elite Rampage. So yeah, pretty cool that Nerf made a revised version of the Raider, which I think is pretty cool because I love the Raider. So of course I love the Rampage, and link will always be in the description down below. You guys want to pick up a Rampage for yourself. So yeah, without further ado, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Without further ado, stay tactical. It's not for nothing. Peace out.